Welcome to the Belle Youngplants virtual tour. We ship flowering shrub youngplants across North America, and we also supply major retailers with finished plants. Since we're growers too, we get the challenges you face, and we have a plan to help you achieve the results your hard work deserves. Costs are rising, labor is scarce and expensive, and retailers are demanding. Tour with us to see what goes on behind the scenes at Belle and what we're doing to deliver a product that helps you win. We know that choosing the best genetics will give you, as a grower, the best chance for success. Better genetics means healthier and lower maintenance plants, which makes growing them easier. It's also what your customers demand, and ultimately what will make the end consumer the happiest. We're proud to grow and supply the best flowering shrub genetics from proven winners Color Choice and Bloom and Easy. Through these brands, we have access to the best plants in the market and an ongoing pipeline of new, improved varieties from world-class breeding programs. And the plants really are better. With smaller yards, homeowners need more compact plants that have better colors, are lower maintenance, and naturally disease resistant. Our show garden gives us the chance to highlight new and stunning varieties that will inspire your customers. Check it out. So Diego Martinez is our head grower and head of operations for our Youngplants business here at Belle.
For early shipping production, it's nice to send the vernalized liner in the way that it can adapt really fast to the conditions to our customers. Some of them have not received the nice weather conditions at British Columbia. We experience here. Liners will adapt. They will grow faster. And the other part is that some of the buds will be developing into flowering. Some plants will receive an additional benefit of early flowering. In the market there was good products. There was the size very similar to that we want, but not up in terms of capacity, soil volume. We want something that we don't need to recycle. We want something that is going to save the environment, less plastic, and we want something that we can reuse for so many years. We have a good drainage for the plants, and also with the ability of have one single mix that will make us, for the production side, things easier and simpler. That's why we came with this tray that we call the rocket liner tray. So we have good drainage, we have good aeration and good root training, and it's easy to pop up the liner when in the packing cruise. We can steam it, we can sanitize it easily, and also we can bulk stack them. So it's going to be easy to automate the whole production system. So all of these features we got into this tray, which is a patented tray that we have at Belle Nursery, with the idea of make the best possible quality liners for the market.
At night, when you're thinking about plants and you're dreaming about plants, what part of the plant do you dream about?
Well, root systems.
Yes, I was hoping
root systems.
I'm here with Pablo Costa. He is our head grower and operations manager for our retail ready side of the business. For Van Belle's retail ready business, we serve large retailers throughout Western Canada and into the US market. It gives us a great idea of how our rocket liners really work from a grower's perspective, from a retailer's perspective. Pablo, can you talk about the potting line that you've designed and how the rocket liners work within that design?
Well, the great advantage we have is we are internal customer of Youngplants, so we receive the rocket liner in the same day that we're gonna transplant. And basically we standardize the whole production from the beginning till the end. So we receive all the plants in 4-inch liner. We have only one person transplant in the final pot, in the final container. Yeah. And well, that's great. I mean, we run this potting line with only 5 guys. Yeah. And we are transplanting over 10,000 plants on daily basis. So it's really efficient, the whole production. When we have to take out the input from another pot and switch the pot, definitely you lose efficiency and probably 20% or even more. And then you have to dump that pot because it's garbage, or you have to disinfect to recycle the pot. So then you are more cost to the production line.
How would you say you talked about spirit among the crew. How would you say the type of input that you're using affects the spirit of the crew?
Well, the guys or the people that are in the production line, they want to reach the goals. So when you have a high goal and you have a poor input or an input that you have to pull from another pot, well, it will take longer. So the spirit of the guys, or of the people, the whole team, is gonna be disappointed because they are not reaching the goal. Yeah. So when you reach the goal and you have higher numbers, well, everybody excited.
A lot of the new varieties in the branded programs are more compact than older varieties. How does this affect you as you're trying to fill a pot as a grower?
Well, that definitely affects our efficiency with the teams, because usually our shrubs, we have to prune twice a year. So if you have a compact plant, you only have to touch once, or even some of the varieties, you didn't touch it. So you transplant, you grow them, and you ship it in the next stream.
Okay, so that's like the ultimate efficiency.
Yeah.
What about branded programs kind of gets you excited?
As a grower, I would say what we love to see, is develop a great product, so finish on time, the shortest time as possible, and then ship it right away. So that's the ideal. And what I see here is all the branded pots go really faster to the stores, so we sell faster than the regular black pot.
Yeah.
And that's what we would like to see.
So Pablo, a plant like this, Pop Rocks Petite from Bloom and Easy, when would you have potted this?
Well, we pot last year in the winter time.
Yeah.
And then it's ready for the spring.
Yeah. It was ready, what month was it ready to ship?
In the month of May.
Early May. Okay.
Early May.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that over time, our finished container operation, we've given feedback about varieties, and which has sometimes led us to drop varieties that we know don't perform. They may look good in a picture, they may have a fun name, but at the end of it all, as a grower, you care about growing a beautiful plant that's going to finish on your schedule.
Exactly, yeah. Our goal as a retail ready business is ship nice plants on the window that we could sell it. And that is early spring, nice shrubs, so we could ship it early.
One thing that we started brand new last year was we developed this new kind of teaching manual. It's called the Cutting Reference Guide. We wanted to find a better way in standardizing our cutting techniques, because what we found is every team, so we have 5 teams right now in busy season, each of the team leaders has a different way to cut the same variety. And so we're trying to standardize that and create more uniform crops. And this is one of the methods that we started doing. So we know that our customers want uniform, healthy, well-rooted liners. And that is something that we strive for every day here at Belle. And we know that through implementing the standard book and through training our crews, that's what we're going to get. So the reason that we double stake is because it makes them bushier faster. So by the time that we're done staking and they're rooted, they are ready to go. We don't have to spend time doing extra pruning and extra maintenance. It's like they're stuck, they're bushy, they're gone.
Starting this way gives it the best chance. Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, because they're already bushy. Like we send them out with multiple branches and they're ready to flower. They go dormant and then the buds are just gonna pop out when they're shipped. Like it's ready to go.
Yeah. How important is it to stick the cuttings when they're very fresh and freshly cut?
Yeah, that's a good question because we do have a fridge on the sticking line, but we don't want to leave the cuttings in for too long because the longer you leave them in, the more damage they get. And if we can do them cut in the morning, stick on the same day, they root faster and the health is better. And so once again, it decreases the time that we need to keep the plant and it gets to the customer faster.
IPM is very important to Belle due to the fact it's an ecosystem-based strategy for controlling or approaching our problems with pests and disease. So we use a very broad range of strategies based on prevention. So we can mention, for example, biological control. That is our front line of attack on the pests, for example. And we use a lot of bios in Belle all the year round. Depending on the season, we have different strategies. And that's just a continual movement where we are always introducing these beneficial insects and beneficial organisms that fight for us the pests instead of be only based on chemical control, which is one good approach, but it's almost the last approach we have. We don't use neonicotinoids at all. We know how harmful it can be to the environment mainly, so we don't use neonics at all in Belle.
We've implemented lean at Belle Nursery over the course of many, many years. And I'm very excited to implement lean because it means removing waste. And waste can take all kinds of forms, you know, from excess waiting time or rework or doing things over again. Those are all forms of waste. And when we remove waste by using lean, we get a better plant, a more efficient process, which helps keep our costs down, which keeps our prices down, it keeps our staff happier. And I think overall, it's just a terrific thing to do. And also the part I like about lean the most is that it empowers the people. Everything's more visible. You can see statistics more easily. The people can self-monitor where they're at, and you need less supervisors. This is our shipping bay, and we've done a lot of different things over the years to make this more lean. We've gone through many, many iterations. We started out, this room looked very different originally, and now what we currently do is we do all our packing here, we do all of our propagation over there, and we actually reduced the amount of space we use in this whole area probably by 2/3. We took out a whole bunch of equipment that we used to have here, more people, which is a little bit ironic, but the whole point of it is to keep everything more simple, more visual, less points of error and less chances for things to break, less critical contact points, and people can flex in and out more easily too, so the whole system is more efficient. It's kind of counterintuitive. You'd think you need more machines. Machines make things more efficient, but it's not necessarily the case. Here we're packing boxes. So one thing that's unique about our company, which I'm really, really proud of, is these new Flogo boxes. They're 100% recyclable, and yet, by a miracle, they hold water. We could fill them full of water for 3 weeks, and we've tested it, and they wouldn't break, which means that we can deliver plants that are moist, and the plants won't break, and yet they're recyclable. Wax boxes, you can't recycle them. So we're more environmentally friendly. We designed that rocket liner tray. We ship our plants potless, so it's more lean for our customer too. When the customer gets our plants, they're gonna get a pallet like that, full of plants. They can see the plants that are in the boxes right off the bat. They can just visually tell what's in there. They don't have to go guessing. When they take the boxes to the potting line, they can immediately plant it because there's no pot. So there's no pot, there's no garbage, there's nobody taking pots on or off the plant or picking them all up. So I know that every truckload of plants that we stand this way can save the average grower at minimum at least $5,000 worth of just processing costs during potting. That's a lot of money. So we like to pass those savings on. Also with our new boxes, we were able to cube out our trucks way more efficiently. The maximum amount of plants by weight and by cube can fit in there. We're standing at the site of this brand new construction zone and I'm kind of excited. We've just cleared all the gravel off here. We've got another 1.5 acres going up right now, or they're starting right now. Just cleared all the gravel off and it's going to increase our production capabilities, our production capacity, allow us to grow, be more efficient, and be actually much better for our staff. A lot easier because we're going to install our whole rolling bench system right here. So we're going to have a skyline greenhouse from Westbrook, glass roof, and all the latest bells and whistles, heated floors, and it's going to allow us to increase our abilities and so we can serve our customers a lot better. So I'm very excited about that and our staff is too, and it's high time. So people are the real reason why I got into business. I like plants, plants are great, but I really like people. And so our philosophy of people is really we want to be an excellent place to work. We want to be known for that. I want people to come to work every day, excited to come to work. I want people to speed to work. Don't get caught, but I want people to speed to work, come here, have fun, work hard, and laugh. You know, you used to be able to say, I want people's hands, I want them to work hard. Then it used to be your hands plus your head, work smart. At Van Belle, I want people to work hard with their hands, work smart with their head, and work with their heart. So how that translates for us is we do open book management. We have people create the budgets. If we can exceed budget, they have a share in the outcome, a stake in the outcome, a share in the profits. And so really it's kind of a fun thing. We want to educate people, everybody in our team. So we educate in different languages because we have people from all around the world working here. And so we want to have people come and achieve their dreams at our company. Be entrepreneurs. How do they contribute? How do they make a difference? How do they support their fellow team? Have a secure career, having a growing career where they have knowledge, they can move around, grow, and get an extra bonus if they can do really, really well. And a bonus is not the right word, it's an earned profit share. So all that to say, we want to respect people. People are the backbone for our company, so we want to invest in training and in all the softer things too, our culture. That's really what's going to set us apart. And I think our results show it. Our shipments go up. We've got terrific customers. I love our customers. I think our customers, by and large, I'm sure there must be some exceptions, respect us and they keep buying, so something must be going right. And we have a good time with our customers. We want to work with people who are partners. Not only do we want to extend the people who we work with for staff, we want to feel like they're partners, but also on the customer side, we want our customers to be partners with us too. We're all in it together. No company's an island. We know that we cannot make it on our own without our staff or our customers or our suppliers for that matter. We want to work together. A spirit of cooperation, a spirit of humility, laughter a little bit too. Let's not take ourselves too seriously and let's have a good time. There's a lot of funny marketing videos that come out of this company, which I just laugh at, and it's great because our personality is to have fun, to be responsible, to work hard, but to also enjoy life, keep the bigger picture in mind, and just support each other and have a great team.
I'm here with Jeff O'Brien, the sales manager for our Van Belle Youngplants operation. And we're going to talk a bit today about customers, plants, and how we try to serve them better.
So their big concerns, rising costs, big concern, labor, really big concern, finding the labor, and then also the price of labor always going up. I think that weather is a big factor and it's an uncontrollable factor. So that's always one that could make or break a year. And I think that those are a lot of the challenges that our partners face each and every year.
Let's talk about weather for a second because it's a huge factor for us in our industry. So for them, when weather maybe puts them behind, how do we help them through that kind of a scenario? How does our product help them?
It's a great question. I know that our rocket liner can help when it comes to weather. It's such a robust liner. Our partners tell us all the time that this is the fastest turning liner on the market. And so we feel that in a year where weather might be challenging and might set you back, if you bring in our rocket liner, it's going to turn quicker for you and perform better for you, so it sets up success for that following season.
When it comes to how the sales team interacts with our production team, can you talk a bit about that and what that means for our customers?
Definitely. So when it comes to sales and production, we are one team. We definitely feel that. It's not sales versus production. We do weekly crop walks together, looking at a lot of the plants on a weekly basis. We have a crop analysis meeting on a weekly basis where we'll get ahead of some of the challenges that we're facing so that we can find solutions as a full team, sales and production. And then we're always leaning on our production team for more of the plant specifics, the growing techniques, so that we can help make our partners successful, because our growers have a wealth of knowledge and we always try to share that with all of our partners so that they can succeed. Big shift when you look at the old way of taking a liner and potting it up would be to put it into a 1 gallon, grow that on for a season and shift it up, whether you're shifting it up into a 2 or a 5. And what we've seen is with our rocket liner, because it is such a robust liner and it's such a quick finisher, our partners tell us all the time that, hey, they can actually skip that step altogether and put our rocket liner right into a 5. Right into, we've even heard from some partners, in some areas, they've put it right into a 7. And that's a pretty cool story to hear from our partners, so that we know that, hey, they're becoming more efficient, less touches, they're saving on labor, saving on time. It's a really great story.
Why do you think there's so much growth in this part of our business?
Yeah, so I think that when you look at our full business, just how well sales and production and our marketing team work together, it's created just a great experience, and we believe in it. But until our partners actually experience our rocket liners and are successful, it doesn't matter how we feel about it. We want to make sure that our partners are successful, and so we're seeing that. The more new partners we bring on, the more current partners that we can continue to grow with and see that success from them, that's when we're starting to feel it. And so, yeah, it's awesome to see the growth. And at the end of the day, we need to continue to earn it every single day, one order at a time, one partner at a time, and we're going to continue to do that.